everybody, this is Miss Abney. I'm here to work example 2, try it from topic 1, lesson 6 with you guys. Again, sorry, these are a little later. I had some meetings and stuff come up. So hopefully this gets to you and you can use this as another resource. So graph the set of all the points that solve the system of linear inequalities. And then they give us 1, 2, 3, 4 different linear inequalities with their colors. And then this little dot, we're going to use this dot to show the region in which the graph is covering, where all these are met for our system of linear inequalities. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is these are all lines, and from this, I can't actually tell where my y-intercepts are and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to solve each of these for the y equals. So I'm going to start and put them into that line format so I could easily graph it. So what I'm going to do first in this first equation is I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. And now all my y values are going to be less than or equal to 14 minus 2x. Going back to my graph, I am actually going to pull this out to give me some more space. And I'm going to move my blue line. I believe it's already on 14. Nope, it's on 12, which is why I pulled it out and move it up to 14. And then I'm going to go down to 1, 2. And over 1 there, because my slope here is negative 2x, which means that's going to be negative rise over run. And in my case here, the run is the number 1, because 2 over 1 will give me 2 simplified. And so I'm going down on my rise, over on my run. You could also go up on your rise and back on your run. It will give you the same line. So there's that one, and we're looking at this region here because it's less than that line. Now the second one, we're going to look at the orange one, the orange equation. So I have x plus 2y is less than or equal to 10. I'm going to again get this in the y, kind of the y equals mx plus b format. So I'm going to subtract x from each side. And I'm going to do a 2y less than or equal to 10 minus x. And then I'm going to divide each term by 2. And the reason I'm doing this is because, again, I want to get y by itself. So I could get into that y equals mx plus b format. And the 1/2 comes because, remember, we're multiplying 1 to every variable. And so I just pulled that out and made this as a 1/2 x, so I know my rise and I know my run. So we're gonna go back to the graph. My y-intercept is 5, so I'm gonna use this orange one, 5, and then we're looking at down 1 over 2, 1, 2. I believe it's there. Let me zoom into this area. So that's 5, 4, so down 1 over 2. And we're less than that as well. All right, so we're less than this blue. We are less than this orange. The next one I'm looking at is the green, and that's x is greater than or equal to 0. So we don't have a y there, so I'm going to go where x is greater than. So I'm going to take this blue, and I'm going to move it to where x is 0. And when x is 0, that's our y axis. So we're going to move it right there on the y-axis. I think I moved one that I wasn't supposed to. I did. I moved the blue one instead of the green one. So let me move that blue one back again. We're looking at 14 here. 14 here. Down 2. over 1. There we go. And then the green one gets that straight line. Then, let's see here. The last one is purple, and that's y is greater than or equal to 0. So I'm going to go over here, the purple one, y is greater than or equal to 0, which is basically when y is equal to 0, that's our x-axis. So we're looking at that portion right there. And anything greater than this area, this whole area here is greater than, for y is greater than 0. This area right here is when x is greater than 0. This area is when this orange value is less than 5 or 10 in the case of the equation. And this one is when it's less than 14. So in this region is where all of the values are the same. That's where all the conditions are met for all 4 of our equations. So I'm going to, or all 4 of our inequalities. So I'm going to check my answer, and there we go. We have it right there. So show my answer, and then check my answer. Can I zoom out here? Go back down here. So show my answer and check my answer, and they are the same regions. So I hope, guys, this helps you. Please ask questions and leave comments when needed, and thank you so much.